So you want to create something like this, right? And you could do that with a lathe tool, but the problem with that is that you would have to make a path here, and then you would have to lathe that around this center, and that's not. Unfortunately, that's not easy. I guess that should be a feature request for upcoming stuff, lathing stuff around another axis easily, because just finding this axis, the middle of this one, for some reason is not very easy in LightWave. So lathing that in position, not easy. And also you got to think about that if this tube is part of another object, going around. If it's a tube having a shape here, then lathing that in place could be inefficient. So we're going to look at other methods to this. So let's take, for example, this one, and the action center selection, and move this or scale this down like that. And then we're going to use a rounder, and let's say 7 here, and let's say 150 maybe. Yeah, okay. And now you got something like that. So looks good. You could take also these guys now and hit E and use, for example, a stretch tool here, or the transform tool, and just scale these guys down. You would have something like this. Of course, if you want to round this again, then you could loop that, and once again use rounder, and yeah, go something like that. So you got a nice shape there. But now what you'll see here is that this shape here, this shape is not round. So how, if you want this to be round, how can you do that? Well, it's not quite straightforward. So an alternative to this stuff, to go on to that method, is to take these guys, and let's see what I got here. I got 2-point chain, and I got the, well, I pretty much got the values that I want here, so I'm just going to say OK. And you'll see that it makes this donut. And what I can do now is I can switch these layers, or swap them. And let's use Boolean subtract. OK. And you'll see that, hey, there we go. This is now completely round. If I tab up, however, you can see that these guys are not merged, so I need to do that. So hit automatic and hit tab. However, you can see that these guys didn't really want to, well, for some reason didn't want to do it. So I'm going to do that again, just with a small fixed offset here of distance of 1 millimeter. You can see that 1 point eliminated. Hit tab again, and you can see that these are now merged. All of those points are merged. So now it's working as it should. I think that's about it. I think yeah, that's how I would go about it. So there we go.